Welcome to Wellington College. My name is Simon Williamson. I'm the Director of Music here at Wellington. There are 26 schools here represented for this orchestral course, and we're all planning over the next few days to work on a number of pieces to perform in the Royal Festival Hall on Monday evening.
Just a couple of things from me. The first one is just to let you know why I wanted to do this and why I hope you're doing it as well. There are two main objectives. One is to pull off a phenomenal performance of Mahler's Fifth Symphony on Monday evening, and the second one, which is equally important to me and I hope it is to you, is that you are totally enthralled, nourished and enjoy everything that happens in the next 4 days.
Welcome from me as well. It's always an exciting thing because we're on the journey.
I think the biggest challenge with the Mahler is actually understanding how it's all put together, because playing the notes is one problem, and he does write incredibly difficult parts for everybody because it's a showpiece for the orchestra. But I think the biggest task is then learning how your part interleaves with everything else, and so it's a big learning curve. And I think with youngsters, they're coming to it. They may have heard the piece, but they don't know it from the inside. So our journey is to learn it from the inside, and I suppose unpick it from the inside and build it again.
My role as an assistant conductor is a wonderful one. We have so many skilled people here working on a micro level, putting all these tiny threads together, and it's such a joy to then have a sort of macro of the micro, if you like, where I'm putting some of those threads together and just homogenizing the string sound before it comes back together with the woodwind, the brass, percussion, and on we go with our journey. I think the musicians coming from many schools is one of the joys of this course, like the National Youth Orchestra and many of these orchestras. The opportunity for schools to get together and find out where they're from, what they're doing in their respective schools, and to share ideas, share cultures, because of course we're talking multinationals as well. It's a remarkable opportunity to come together for just 4 or 5 days and really put in the melting pot all these ideas and come out with a project that is so focused.
Well, we're from Brighton College and we're in the woodwind section. We both play oboe. Today we've been practicing mainly the Mahler, because it's the trickier of the pieces, and specifically the second movement.
So I'm from Oundle School in Northamptonshire, and this opportunity for us and the musicians at our school is simply that we are ultimately coming together to perform music that we would not be able to do as a school orchestra. We have fine music making at our school, but something like Mahler 5 is just beyond most school orchestras. So what an opportunity for like-minded musicians to come together for this.
I'm from rugby school, and today we've just had our smaller sectionals where we've been working on our Mahler, mainly the third movement, which is quite a prominent horn section, which has been really good fun, and the people here really good fun to work with.
I think Mahler, is a very popular composer because actually he plays with your emotions. It's full of climaxes and it's full of darkness and then jollity. So he's a really universal composer. And I suppose as a youngster you don't get much chance to play it. It's all so big. So the idea that we can do this and put people together who wouldn't otherwise get the chance, and I'm sure that the youngsters are going to have a sort of life-changing experience from it, because even if they know the work from the outside, now they're going to know it from the inside.
So the course so far has been really good. It's been really good to get together with all the other instruments and work on such a great piece.
I'm from Repton and I play the corner obbligato, which is like the necessary part, and it's like this little solo thing that interacts with the rest of the horn section. And then it's like an echoing call and response kind of part that interacts with the rest of the horns.
I think they are doing a wonderful job because, once again, considering the difficulties and how hard the repertoire is, I had been working only with wind and brass until now. Tomorrow I will include percussion in the sectionals, but you could tell from very early in the morning till now in the afternoon the improvement of the sectional has been wonderful, and I think it is also because they are getting to know each other better, so there is a bit more of camaraderie and friendship and stuff, and they are starting to understand each other better and their sound and so on.
At the moment we're having sectionals and I'm going round seeing how all of those are mapping out. And of course they're focusing on the challenging bits that they're having to deal with, and I can see which bits they're working on. So when we come together, and we found this yesterday, there were some sectionals, and then we came together and played again what we'd played in the afternoon. And of course it was much improved, everybody was more confident.
I'm from Latin Morocco School, and it's been really fun so far. I think the people are great.
Today now what we're going to do is put it all together.
When you can play it, it's really satisfying.
Concentration, I think, is one of the main things that they need to be aware of. Because, for example, in sectionals today, by not having the strings, they perhaps have to count a lot and they sort of get lost.
And the next stage then is to work towards the concert itself, and I think here we've got to pace ourselves.
As part and parcel of running the Duet Philharmonic every other year, we also try and add an academic element to it, which is called the essay competition. This year's winner is George Strivens from Manchester Grammar School,